created you. You are his property.
You are so hooked on opinions that you're even saying that the verse has
You are the property. You are the property of Allah. I am the property of Allah. Allah made us. He owns us.
I'm a property of Jesus Christ, not your false God.
No, you're a property. You're a property of Allah.
Allah doesn't
like
own
the rest of the humans.
He doesn't exist.
God created us. We are his property. And I want to go to another verse. That Godlogic. Godlogic. I do not believe Jesus to be God.
Why not?
Okay. If we go to Sahih al-Bukhari, 3435, can you pull it up, or should I just read it?
I'm sorry. What chapter and verse?
Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 4. If you go to 3435, that's the verse on Sahih al-Bukhari.
Do you have the sunnah.com number of it?
No, I don't. I'm reading it from a book. Would you like me to read it? You might recognize it.
Yeah, just go ahead and read it.
Okay, narrated Ubadah, the Prophet said, if anyone testifies La ilaha illallah, none has the right to be worshipped but Allah alone, who has no partners, and Muhammad is his slave and messenger, and that Isa, Jesus, is Allah's slave and messenger, and his word be, and he was, which he bestowed upon.
I'm sorry. Does it say and his word be and it was, is the be and it was in parentheses, or is that part of the hadith?
According to this hadith, the be means Allah has commanded.
No, I'm asking, when you're reading it, is it in brackets?
Yeah, so let me see if it's in brackets. Yes, in brackets. No, wait, it's not in brackets. He has no partners, and his slave messenger Isa.
When it says his word, and then it says be and it is. When it says the phrase be and it is it in between parentheses or brackets?
It's between brackets.
Yeah. So that means that the hadith
and explanation marks.
Yeah, that means that the hadith doesn't say be and it is. That's somebody adding that to the hadith. So it doesn't say and his word be and it is. It just says and his word.
Okay, and which he bestowed upon Maryam, and a ruh spirit created by him, and that paradise is the truth and hell is the truth. I'm not going to read all of it, but
you don't have to. What's your point with this?
Well, my point is, Allah has created Jesus by saying be, and because he said
says, though.
Well, that's how Allah has created them.
Where does the hadith say that?
Through Allah's command.
Does the hadith say that?
Does the hadith say that?
Yeah.
It says be.
No, it doesn't. That's in brackets, so that doesn't belong in there.
Yeah, it's in brackets, but that's what God meant.
No, it's not. That's what your commentator meant, and they wish that Allah said that, or they wish Muhammad said that, but unfortunately he doesn't. So it doesn't say that he created him. They're innovating. They're committing bid'ah, putting words in the prophet's mouth.
This was way before YouTube lies came out. This book was printed in July 1997.
Yeah, that means that back in July in 1997 they were lying on your prophet, putting words in his mouth. He never said that. No, that's why they put it in brackets, bro.
Okay, that's your belief, but then I could also cross you on another topic.
You don't understand. This is not my belief. When they put something in the brackets in your hadith or in your Quran verses, it means that what is in brackets is not part of the original text. But that's the person putting their interpretation into the text.
Okay,
so
but
they're lying about what the hadith says. It doesn't say be and it is. It doesn't say that anywhere in the hadith.
I thought you didn't know this hadith.
I didn't say I didn't know it. I just needed you to read it, and you said I might be familiar with it, which I am.
Okay, and then what's that called? It's in the Quran or the Hadith. I don't know which one it is in, but I think you might recognize it. Jibril is the one that went down to Maryam to pass on a message from God. And he said, this God will give you a child from God's permission. So in a way,
you're saying there's a hadith that says that, or a verse?
I think it was a Quran or Hadith.
The Quran says it's the spirit that gave Mary the child, not Allah.
Okay. Anyway, other than that, if we,
that's you.
No, because I want to go into another bit where.
But no, I don't want you to skip over this. This is important. The spirit of Allah came to Mary in the form of a man and said, I have come to give you a faultless son, a pure boy. So the spirit says, I'm the one giving you the son. That means that the spirit is a creator, distinct from Allah.
I think you got confused because what God meant was that he's going to give a spirit that is created by God.
Oh, that's what God meant, huh? That's what you wish he said?
Yeah, God created the spirit.
So right, so what Allah meant is that he is going to give a spirit to create, that's created by himself, to talk to Mary.
No, did God give you a spirit? Do you have a spirit? Yes, spirit. It's like that. So God created a spirit, and he's going to give Mary a miracle by giving her a son by being.
But the verse says that the spirit of Allah, the spirit, came to Mary in the form of a perfect man, and then spoke to her and said that he's come with a sign from the Lord, and that he's come to give her a pure boy. So the spirit is a distinct entity, or a distinct person, at least from Allah, speaking to Mary in human form and is giving her a child. Yeah.
Well, look, old scholars, like scholars from 1400 years ago, like let's say 1,000 years ago, do not have the same opinion you have, and we don't go by modern scholars. Modern scholars are worthless compared to old scholars. So let's say 1,000-year-old scholar.
The thing is that I'm not giving you my opinion, bro.